to the Global Conferences 2023.
Hi, how are you?
I
I'm
am good,
great
thank
and
you.
honored to be here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I'm excited. I'm ready to start whenever you're ready.
Yes, thank you so much. So before we start the session, I'll give you a brief introduction of yours. So Rosanna Storani is here. She is the owner of Quality Plus MWB Construction Company in New York since 2006. She is a life or relationship coach certified by CTA in February 2023. She likes to share her story to inspire other women. She will share how, from not having any money, single mom living not speaking the English language, when she moved to the USA, and she became who she is today, proud of her achievements with the construction company, still running in New York for 17 years. She wants now to dedicate part of her life to helping women to have the self confidence and self reliance to succeed and have their dreams come true. In 2022, she started her journey of self education and became a certified coach by CTA, Coach Training Alliance. She is a part of the mastermind community, and it is her purpose to share her strategies and her mistakes so other women can reach their goals in a short time. She has created a mini course, Find Your Inner Heat, with three simple steps: self discovery, self care, and finally self desire. It will create a different perspective on how to manage your emotions to create a great state of mind. Wonderful. Wonderful introduction, Rosanna. So you can start your beautiful presentation. And yes, if you have, so guys, if you have any questions to Rosanna, you can post in the messages tab. Thank you. Welcome, Rosanna, on the stage.
Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate it. And you know more about me than what I know about myself. That was a great presentation. I appreciate it. So I am here because I want to share part of my story and hopefully give some insights to other women to become happy and fulfilled with your lives. I am from Argentina. I'm 57 years old. I came over to the US like about 30 years ago. I came as, I was a single mother. My daughter is a 37-year-old now, but she was 5 when we moved into the US. I did not speak English. And after a year living in the US, I was out of money. So I needed to start working. And so I did. I mean, I was cleaning houses, I was watching children, and just to make this part a little faster, after 30 years, this is who I have become. I own a construction company in New York, and that was one of my big achievements. I dedicate 18 years of my life to that, and I am very proud of it. But when COVID hit, and we get to stay home, and people were working from home, I have a lot of time to think about my life and what was going on. And so I decided to investigate. I was successful financially, and I was very proud of that. But in my personal life, I did not feel fulfilled. I was not entirely happy about who I was become in my spiritual life and my personal life. So plus that, I have a daughter. She's 37, and I have 3 granddaughters, which I'm very fortunate with. I'm like very happy about it. I'm thank God every day for bless me with 3 beautiful granddaughters. And but that made me think about, I was successful in my business life. I was not successful in my personal life. I already got 3 divorces, and I wanted to set up an example for my girls. I want them to learn a better way of living. So I started investigating. I kind of put on hold my construction company. I closed it for like about 8 months. It's running right now, but I hire a whole new set of people that will allow me to delegate a lot of the work that I used to do in order to have more time to dedicate it to my personal life. Um, so I started investigating, and I signed up to be a coach certified by CTA. I did that, and for the last 2 years, pretty much, I dedicate a lot of time into my self education. So I am so happy that I decided to do that for my life. My life changed dramatically. I started applying some strategies on how to be happy. I know life sometimes gives us events that trigger our state into the unhappiness, the suffering that it's totally understandable that we will go through some hard times like the winter time where we have to be strong and come out of that. But mainly I learned how to control my not control my emotions. I learned how to create emotions for me that will keep me in a good state of mind in order to live my life with happiness, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what people do around me. So I designed, which is what I wanted to share with you all here, uh, simple steps, which I have shared this with a lot of my clients, and I can see great results in a very, very short time. So I believe we women, we can do anything that is put in front of us. It's incredible the power that women we have, um, and we can do it all. I don't want to become a superwoman. I used to be a superwoman. I used to run the company. I used to do everything for everybody. I used to. Now I'm just a woman. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I embrace everything life gives me. I wake up every morning, jump out of bed, and look at the opportunities. What is this day going to give me? I can't wait to get out of bed in order to go out and see what opportunities I'm going to get this day and what am I going to do with it and do the best that I can. So, so I did apply in my life for the last 2 years. My first step was, and I call this simple exercise, find your inner heat, which finding your inner heat, to me, inner heat is your personal power. I believe that, and I feel it that way for me, when I'm in charge of my personal power, then I'm able to design my life. The creation of how my day is going to be, the creation of how am I going to feel, is all up to me. And for that, I need to develop my personal power. In order to do that, and that was my first step that I did 2 years ago when I put a stop and I said, okay, this is not healthy for me. Yeah, I'm successful financially, but I am not happy. This is not what I want for my life. I want to contribute to the world. I want to be able to give more to humanity. I wanted to have a different type of lifestyle. And I want to give the best example and role model to my daughter and granddaughters. So in order to be able to encounter my personal power, life changes constantly. Like nothing is the same. The weather change, the days change for the nighttime. So are we. So even if we know who we are today, we don't know we're going to be tomorrow, and we are totally different than who we used to be yesterday or last month or last year. I do journal, and different times in my life I have journaled more. There were times when I did not journal at all, but I went back to my old journals. If you, any of you journal, or if you can go back to it and read, it will give you a hint of who you used to be, at the time you had that journal. So I did went back to my journals, and I was very surprised to see that one of my goals in 2003 was to become a counselor. And I totally forgot about that goal. But today I'm a life coach. So I always wanted to do that. From 2003, I took this so long, so many years, 2003 to 2023, 20 years into fulfill my goal. That's because I did not focus on that's what I wanted to do. I got distracted. I ended up in construction. I did this, I did that, but I did not put action in what I wanted to be in 2003. So that brought me to think, how aware I am today of who I am today, where did I want to go, who I want to become, and what are my goals to get there. So that's how I find my inner heat, which is 3 simple steps. And I hear some other speakers talk about this, and it's great because that means we are all looking for the same things, and that is wonderful. So my exercise is, for step 1, you go for self-discovery. So encounter yourself. And it's a series of questions. I am going to share a free PDF. You can have this exercise. You can print it, fill it up, have fun with it. If you want to, you can email it to me. I will totally give you a free consultation and talk about it. I'm very fascinated about this, and I love what people come up with. So, okay, so the first one is like, who are you today? Let's see if I can put it on the screen so you guys get to see it. Sorry, I am not as a computer savvy as others. Let's see. Okay, there it is. So, need my glasses. This is the exercise, which is find your inner heat. Self-discovery is your first step. Who are you today? Who are you with your health? Where are you with your relationships, family relationship, friends, intimate relationships, and whatever other areas of your life that matter to you. So I am a big believer, and I put it in practice in myself, in my life, and it works. When you write things down, your brain tries to absorb much more. It's scientifically proved that if you are listening to me right now and you are not taking notes, you're probably going to get 10% of what I'm saying. In half an hour and an hour, you might not remember more than 10%. If you write down notes, your brain would absorb 60% of what I'm saying. So I write things down because I like the results when you write down your things, like who are you today. Today I'm a single mom, and looking for a job, or whatever it is. Be in detail of who you are and where are you with your health. I'm overweight. I like to lose 20 pounds, or I feel great about my health. And there's always one area in our lives where we feel happy and great about it. So you may discover which area is yours once you start writing these things down. The step 2 is the self-care. Once you know who you are today, where you are in all aspects of all areas of your life, then you can go to the second step, which is take one action in every one of these areas that will help you improve that area. So how can you improve your health? Let's say you are overweight, you want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, I will give up sugar and flour for 2 weeks, see what happens. These are immediate actions that are easy. They're easy to do. You don't have to put yourself in a huge diet. I'm just giving this as an example, but it could be anything else. Like, let's say, I want to go for a walk every day. Something that is possible, doable, that is not going to overwhelm you into doing. So it's one action in each one of these areas that will get you closer to improve. They say if you improve 1% every day, when I say that, I hear it somewhere and I totally love that. If you improve 1% every day, you will improve 365% in a year. So have that in mind. And step 3 is the funnest part. I love this part because now you can create who do you want to become. Now you know who you are today. You are taking action to improving all these areas in your life. The best part is now you get the dream again. When I did this exercise the first time, I imagine I was 7 years old again. When I was 7 years old, I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to, I was all into like dress up clothes and makeup and stuff like that. And then I end up owning a construction company in New York. How different than what I was planning on my 7 years old. So when I did this exercise, create your avatar, who do you want to become? I let my mind dream because dreaming is a really good thing. When you think in the future, you can visualize, and you have to give yourself a good vision of who do you want to become. So get wild, get crazy, tell all with detail, write down in that space who do you want to become, and you can just write down all the details like a story. I am sitting now at the end of 2023. This is my vision. I am in the, I don't know, in the mountains hiking with whatever you like, with all the details. I would love for you, whoever is interested in doing this exercise, to have the experience to do it, and email me a copy of what you come up with. I'm going to change here. All right, I'm going to share my Instagram account so you guys can scan the code. And in my Instagram, under my bio, there is a link where you can access to the free PDF that I just put on that slide. And it has all my information. You can contact me. You can email me this. I offer a free coaching consultation to talk about this. The best part is when you finish these exercises with the 3 steps, you will be ready to set up goals. Set up goals, to me, is very important, the goal setting, because it kind of make me design my future life constantly. So when I know what my goals are, where did I want to go? And goals, I mean, we can have like simple little goals. We can have goals that we want to achieve in 3 months. You can have a 6 months goal. You can have a goal in 10 years. I try to not to overwhelm myself, to give myself goals that are challenging, because I like the challenge. I like to be better. I like to learn. And so I try myself to give small goals that are easy achievable, and a few huge goals that are the challenge ones for me. So I think that once you do this exercise and you know who you are, you know what actions you want to take in order to improve in every area of your life, then you design your avatar. So this is who you want to become. So in order to become this person, this woman, this amazing woman, this is what you have to do. Set out your goals that will allow you to become that person in like 6 months. I would recommend to do like, okay, this is who I want to be at the end of 2023. And it's a fun exercise. I've been doing it for 2 years, and my life has improved tremendously. I'm happy all the time. Do I have problems? Yes, I do. I just changed the meaning of the events. Let's say, um, you can. Okay, let's put it this way. You are in a relationship, and an intimate relationship with somebody that you really, 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 really love. That person decides to leave you, ends up the relationship. Your heart is totally broken. You're devastated. You are like, how can this happen to me? And I'm telling you this because this happened to me 2 years ago. Um, so there are two ways that you can think in a situation like that. I was totally heartbroken and did not sleep for one night, and I didn't know how I was going to face this event. It was very intense for me. But I find myself that I have two choices. I can either think this is the end of something or this is the beginning of something. If I was thinking this is the end, I will be heartbroken and devastated for a really long time because nobody likes endings. Ending means you're losing something. Nobody likes to lose anything. So I decide to change the meaning, to change my state of mind. I say, this is not the end. This is the beginning. This is the beginning for me, for a new chapter. I pretend this is a book, and now I'm starting a new chapter today. And what are the opportunities I'm going to have because this person leaves my life, my new chapter is start. This is the beginning of my new life. And instantly, I felt so much better. Instantly, I felt like the suffering was pushing away. The pain lasts me probably 5 6 months. Yeah, I can feel the pain, but I'm no longer feel like I was suffering for losing this or for the ending of this relationship. So it's just an insight that if you change the meaning of the events, then the event, it doesn't seem that bad. So you can grab your happiness and live with your happiness regardless of what's going on in your life, regardless of what people say to you, regardless of anything, because you have the power and you have your personal power by finding your inner heat. You are the most important person in the world for you, and you only have yourself. So that's all I have to share. I don't know how I'm done with the time for my glasses. I'm about um, done, but I'm done. So thank you for the opportunity. Hope this helps everybody in some way. One little thing, it will be enough for me. So can't wait to see all the emails coming with all these stories. I want to see a lot of avatars. Have fun, enjoy yourself, be happy, make the best. Have a good day. Melinda, I'm all yours. Wait for you to come back. Oh, I love these comments. Kijeni, I don't know how to pronounce the name. If you improve 1% every day, you will improve 360. Ah, you like that. I love that too. And Vanessa, let your mind dream. I love it. Let's go. That's sweet. Hi, Melinda.
Thank It's really a mesmerizing speech, Rosanna. Thank you so much. So you have really got a very good comments for your speech. So I like this comment. If you improve 1% every day, you will improve 365% in a year by Kageni.
Yeah.
It's really very true, right? If you improve 1% every day, you will improve 365% in a year.
Right. I love that too. I hear it from somewhere, and that's not
We
mine.
cannot hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Really? My Microsoft, this is on. Can you hear me?
Yes. We can
Okay.
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. That is not mine. I took it from somebody else, which I don't remember, but it's probably some of the conferences that I go. And yeah, that is a great insight because improving 1% is so easy every day that when you really compound 1% every day, it's more than 365 because you're compounding every day. So yeah, that's great. It's somebody like that.
Yes. Thank you. And here is a question from our audience. So, what do you think about the ego and versus the law of attraction, and how to feel more confident?
Well, once you, it's why and I hope this answers the question. It's why I think this exercise is so good because once you know who you are and you get the power and the strength within you, your personal power, confidence comes by itself. It's like there. You know who you are. You know how you can improve all the areas that you need improvement in your life. You know who you want to become and you're working towards that. So you instantly will be self-reliant and self-confidence. Instantly you gain that. So that's what I think this exercise is so important. It's so easy to do. I don't know if that answered the question.
Yes, you have answered our question. So, yeah, it's really a mesmerizing speech today. Thank you for joining this event and making this event more beautiful with all the beautiful women, ladies in this conference. I'm so glad, I'm so honored that I'm being the host for this, all this beautiful women on this one stage. And each speaker has their own way of expressing on unique way of presentations if you observe. So, and I'm so happy that I'm being a part of this conference for this today's Rosanna, and looking forward for more conferences like this. And we have to encourage each other. As a woman, we are
Right.
strong.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Thank you, Rosanna, for joining this event, and have a
Have
great day.
a
Yeah.
day,
So,
everybody. Thanks. Yeah,
yeah,
bye.
let's join our session. Next speaker session. It's Amy Sinton. She is waiting. So let's join our next speaker. So this is Melinda Roy. I'm the host for the 2 days Global Summit 2023. If you have any questions, yeah, you can reach out in the messages tab. Please join our next speaker session.